even it's unfortunate we can't plan our families based around that, because I think if the Kenyan government was paying, like, or taking care of people, like, it would have been much easier. Less cases of people depressed and just
Well, I have to say people are very depressed back home. Although
What?
we were the happiest country in the world for
It
the
was in
7th
top
year
10,
in a row.
kinda, right?
It's been number 1 for 7 years, Finland, but there's a lot of mental health issues there.
What changed it? Because I'm always also touching on mental health.
Well, I don't know, but like most of my friends there have mental health issues. Me too. I also have mental health
No, but hold
issues.
on. But when we talk about that, are we talking about stress or depression? Because I think those
more
two things.
depression. Yeah.
Okay, let's just tap into it a bit, slightly. Because, I'm not a medical expert, but that depression comes in because you're not happy with your life, or you haven't gotten the things you wanted at a certain age.
I think people here get things way later in life than back home. So
Here, right?
They
that's
shouldn't
true.
complain about that back
That's
home.
true.
Like, people are very patient here. Here I feel 30 is young in many ways.
Very true. You still have time.
Yeah.
But there, I'm sure, like, it's kind of like different, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I would say so. Here, people, I will always appreciate how patient and optimistic Kenyans can be about the future.
For sure.
It's lovely. I mean, how else are you going to live this life?
True. But what's the main thing you think, like, even if you were to give me 2-3 reasons why you're saying, like, it's a big thing?
Okay,
could stress people?
Let me throw in a guess. Dysfunctional families. Families are not as close-knit as they are here. That would be my guess.
Okay, and that's not far-fetched. And that's why I think, like, that's why when people are talking about, like, I would want a family, I'd want a wife and children, such things now, even I think just by observing how it can affect other children and people and friends, you're like, okay, I would want at least to try and make sure mine will.
Oh, that's my, like, life mission.
Right.
To provide,
Right.
Okay, everyone will be traumatized by something, but...
Yeah.
If I can offer my children a life with the least trauma possible,
why not?
they will have so much easier time to
Yeah.
succeed and have good relationships in their own life. That's what I'm striving for.
Okay. I respect that. So now we definitely have to wind up. But first, I have to just thank you just for coming to the podcast, because I reached out randomly and I was like, I'm not sure whether she'll respond. And just even like the previous guest, like you, one of the people who also like just respond, like you even apologized, didn't reply immediately, but you responded and it's like, okay, when can we do it? And like you gave me schedules to pick, like we can do it this day or this day. Otherwise, I won't be around. And you came through. So I really respect that. And of course, I wish you nothing but the best in your journey.
Thank you. Likewise.
I don't know when we can do like a part 2, but probably towards the end of the year.
Yeah, that would be
right?
wonderful.
If you'll be around.
Yeah.
You'll be around.
I will.
Okay. So we'll set that up. But other than that,